Kenya is a nation of 43 million people identifying themselves with 42 different tribal groups. It is a nation challenged by many problems such as poverty, malaria, malnourishment, unclean water, and poor education. But one problem that often goes unmentioned is the lack of sanitary pads or napkins for young girls. When you consider that the vast majority of girls going to school in Kenya live in the rural areas, you realize that they are faced with a huge problem in not having pads to deal with their monthly menstrual cycles. Who would have known that something as small as a girl not having sanitary pads could open the door to so many devastating consequences? Girls who don't have pads many times drop out of school because they get so behind on their schoolwork. It is estimated that some girls can lose as many as 70 days a year of schooling because of not having pads to protect their clothing. As a result of not having pads, they simply stay home.
My name is Nora Wanja. I'm in Form 4 class.
My name is Nora Wanja. I am in Form 4. I am here on behalf of my friend. When she is on her period, she does not attend school because she is afraid. She usually does not have the money to buy sanitary towels. What she does is she gathers soil to make a hill and she sits on it. She always hides it because she is ashamed and afraid that people will know what she does. Some people criticize her or sometimes embarrass her. Other girls use feathers or animal skin and they place them on their panties, same way as a sanitary towel. And that is how life is here.
It look like a pad, and that is how life is.
Many get sick due to the microorganisms that are contained in the items they use as substitute pads. Some of their makeshift pads are things like sponges, cotton pads, mattresses, old rags, and even grass. Many women are taught that the time of their blood flow is a time of shame. They live in fear that people will see their blood leaking onto their clothing. Often, when blood gets on the girl's uniform, they're publicly humiliated by their teachers and forced to leave school to deal with the problem. There is a growing incident of suicide among girls who cannot take the public shame that comes from school officials when blood is seen on their clothes by others at school. If these things were not enough, there is a growing incident of sexual exploitation of young girls by older boys or men who promise to provide sanitary pads for the girls if they will give them sexual favors. This often leads to sexually transmitted diseases and unwanted pregnancies. Sadly, even girls who are given pads by government programs often do not have underwear to hold the pads. As you can see, the need to help these young ladies is enormous, and only hearts filled with God's love and compassion will stem the tide of this massive problem.
My friend just told me that
I had blood stains on my dress. It was so shameful that I was even afraid to go to class, so I decided not to attend school.
I can't keep that shame on my face, so I decided not to attend the school.
So, how can we address this issue proactively within such a culture of need? We at Crossing Boundaries believe we have found a self-sustaining solution that will bring provision and relief to this incredible need. Number 1, establish a sewing school in the town of Marigot that can serve the rural villages of Baringo County. This school will not only create an income stream for a group of poverty-stricken women, but it will create a way for young girls to have both sanitary pads and underwear. 2, the goal is for the sewing school to be self-sustaining by obtaining contracts from local schools to sew their uniforms. Beyond this, the hope is also for the school to sew tourist items that can be sold at local resorts to foreigners. 3, a third focus of the school is to sew a reusable product that is both a sanitary pad and underwear combined. This one product alone can be a game changer in how girls are helped in the villages. So what do we need? People who will help us launch this ambitious project. Funds are needed for sewing machines, tables, and materials. Besides this, we need funds to rent a small building that can be secured. As the school becomes established and we are able to scale its support back over time, we believe it can actually stand on its own in the course of just 3 years. The only ongoing cost would be to pay for the sanitary pad product for girls in the villages. Crossing Boundaries presently partners with another organization, Good Works Now, who works in numerous very needy villages in this area. Our goal is to join hands with the work they have already done so the girls in these villages can be helped. If this presentation has moved your heart, please reach out to Velda and Emerson Rickstrew and find out the specifics on how you can help change the world by serving the least of these in northern Kenya.